start over till it's over.
Hey, what is up guys? Epic Pokemon TCG here, and today guys I have a deck profile for you all, and let me move this up a little bit, okay, whatever. This is the deck that I used in my last league challenge before Roaring Skies was actually legal in the tournament that we were in, so there's some cards you can definitely throw in here from Roaring Skies that will improve upon this deck, and I figured I'd show you guys a list. I'm pretty comfortable with this list, I like it, and of course it is a Seismitoad Garbodor, so we're going to go over Seismitoad first here. It's got Quaking Punch for 30, and your opponent can't play any item cards during his or her next turn. Then it has Grenade Hammer for 130, and does 30 to 2 your bench Pokemon. Pretty much the main attack you're going to be using is, of course, Quaking Punch, and Grenade Hammer is just going to be there for like a last minute cleanup. And we're going to be playing it with Garbodor just to shut off tools here. Pretty cool synergy you have here is whenever you Quaking Punch, they can't Starling Megaphone. They're going to have to use Zero Sick to get rid of the tools you have. And the main tool you're going to be putting on Garbodor is Floatstone. And we're running a 2/2 Garbodor along with one Jirachi. Jirachi's just there for consistency reasons, just to get you a supporter out of your deck and help you set up. Now, I threw this deck together in like 10 minutes, so I definitely didn't miss some things you could put in here like Cassius and Zero Sick and all kinds of nonsense. But ultimately, it's a pretty straightforward, simple Garbodor list. So let's go over the supporters. We have 4 Juniper, 4 N. We have 1 Lysander and 1 Lysander's trump card, along with 3 VS Seekers. Now the cool thing about Lysander's trump card in this deck is you can get back all these really trolly cards like Enhanced Hammer, Crushing Hammer, Hypnotoxic Laser, and of course Super Scoop Ups to pick up your damaged Seismitoads. And of course if you start with Trubbish and you want to Super Scoop up that baby, you can get it. Along with your Headringers, which I do play 2 of. The numbers here you cannot see. It's 3 Muscle Band, 2 Headringer, 4 DCE, and 3 Water. The A-Spec is going to be Computer Search, and to help speed the deck up, we're going to run 4 Acrobike, and we're going to play 1 Escape Rope just in case you need to retreat or something like that, or get your opponent or get your Pokemon out of the active spot. And 2 Verbank, could run 3, but like I said, I threw this together and got a 2. Really, there's not a lot of explanation that needs to go into this deck, honestly. I played it at my league challenge and I got first place. I went 4-0 with it. 4 pretty easy games for the most part. I pretty much breezed right on through that tournament. And yeah, I'm going to cut into a few gameplays that were very difficult to get and were like some of the most frustrating recordings that I've had so far. So I hope you guys enjoy the games. Alright guys, so it looks like we're going to be going against Mickey Ketchum, I guess is the name here. So I'm going to be going first here this game. And, not really a good start, I don't think. Okay. Man. This just looks yucky. No, for real, this just looks absolutely horrid. Do I play the Juniper or do I play the freaking Juniper? Oh, screw it. Go for it, guys. Why not? That's like probably extremely over aggressive, but you know what, whatever. So, okay, so the only reason I know that's a DC is because my DCs aren't loading tonight for some reason. So we're gonna get the Acrobike here, and what do we grab? Let's go ahead and grab a DC, just in case we get hit by Enhanced Hammer. And I think that's really all I'm going to be able to do. So I'm just going to pass to my opponent. Hopefully he remains asleep. And he does. Okay, so that's good. So, I'm guessing we're going to be going against an Yveltal deck. Obviously. But, since there's like so many freaking different variants of it, you know, it's just the what if, or what are we going against? Not what the heck am I talking about? What if version. But there's so many different versions we could be going against right now, like Yveltal Manectric, Yveltal Bats, Yveltal Garbodor, Yveltal Seismitoad, Garbodor, and then pretty much like all the variants are like the same. The opponent will play an in here. Probably didn't have that much of a hand, honestly. So I draw. Oh, Okay, my opponent just scoops. Okay. That seems to happen every time I start recording. So, okay, so we're gonna just go right into a game here, guys. Hope you don't mind the little wait here. So we're gonna just hop right back into another game. Hopefully one that's a little more entertaining than just me lasering and my opponent scooping. I don't know. Alright guys, so we are back into another game here. We're going against 5-2-1 FD1. Okay. So I don't know what the heck this is. I don't. So my opponent is just okay. My opponent will Morgan again. What? Where am I going against? Okay, so my opponent finally gets a basic. I start with a Trubbish, which really blows. So I'm going to be getting some cards here. I think he mulliganed 3 times. Yeah, okay. So let's see what we can start off here with. My opponent starts with a Miltank. And okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab Acrobike. I have too good of a hand for me to want a Juniper, which really sucks. Like I say, I'm just going to try to grab anything I absolutely can that will stop me from discard. Oh my god. Jeez. Okay. Alright, guys. I don't know what I need to do here. This really sucks. Okay. Now, looking at my hand, I'd be getting rid of 3 Crushing Hammers, a Garbodor, and 2 DC. I don't even know if this is worth it. I'm just gonna pass, and if I don't get anything next turn, I'm just gonna. Hopefully, he does not donk me. That's like my main concern right now. So we see a Trainer's Mail. Please end me. Please end me. Please end me. Please. Oh god, I'm begging you. Please frickin' end me. I know you got it. So my phone's gonna roll. It's gonna okay. So he grabs the roller skates. It's gonna play the roller skates. Tails. Called it. Oh yes, he played the frickin' end. Oh Jesus. Woo! Oh man, that would have been so bad. Okay. So my opponent's going to play another one here. And my opponent's missing the roller skates. Okay. My opponent will hit me for 30 here. Alright, so let's start off with the Crushing Hammer. Gonna miss. Alright. Let's see. Let's discard that and discard the. Let's discard the Missile Beam. And let's grab a Seismitoad. Alright, so we're gonna bench the Seismitoad. We're gonna play the laser. So I use a sleep. Now we're gonna go for this super scoop up. Hopefully it saves us and cool. So we're gonna pick up Trubbish and let's go ahead and put that down as Juniper. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we're gonna play down another Seismitoad. Let's go Quicking Punch for 30. Poison will put him at 60 damage, and he remains asleep. Good. Okay, I think he played a Winona. Sorry, I was texting. So we see Unpheasant. Oh, crap. Alright. So my opponent's going to bench 2 Miltanks and play down Tranquil. Oh, what? What the? Oh, it has the. Okay, it has the Delta Evolution, I think that's what it is. Okay. So my opponent doesn't have any energy. I don't know if I should go for it. Let's do that. I had the Lysander, but okay, so my opponent's gonna need a lot of stuff to do this here, so okay, so my opponent just passes, so we're just gonna go ahead and just go all out right now. Okay, so my opponent will be put to sleep here. I hate this. Like, I do not want to end him, which is the bad thing. I'm just gonna Quaking Punch. Alright. Another one will wake up. And, okay, so Feather Dance is really the only thing I'm seeing as a huge problem. Okay. And you are not getting out of it that easily, sir. I'm gonna bring that up. And we're going to Quaking Punch it again. Get for your treat. I don't know why I did that. Yes, please. Okay. It's 50 damage on it. Okay, 50 damage left, excuse me. Alright guys, so I probably shouldn't even do this, but I was going to Juniper, whatever. Come on, give me something good. There we go, that's what Daddy wants. Let's just stack to the active, because we'll be two-shotting. Quaking Punch for 50. Alright. My opponent will just concede. I cannot find a good gameplay here, guys, so it's kind of lame. We get 15 tokens. Alright. So, win or lose, guys, I'm going to go into another game, see what I can do. Hopefully it's good, because the first two were absolute jokes. Alright, so hopefully I get me something. You hear weird noise in the background, spraying air freshener. Smells good. Alright. Seriously think we played against this guy the other night in another one of my videos. So cool? I think. This name sounds really familiar. Okay. I think we played against the Cool the other night. I really think we did. I don't know. Maybe? We'll just have to see. Alright, so my opponent's going to be deciding whether or not he wants to go first. Seriously, I think we've gone against this guy. Alrighty. My opponent will go first. So I'll start with Seismitoad. Oh my god, what is it with these bad hands, man? Okay. So my opponent will play Skyfield. That way both of us will have 8-inch Pokemon, which I can't even do, honestly. So my opponent's deck is looking all bling bling here. So my opponent's going to be grabbing Shaman, attaching a DCE to Shaman here. And he's going to be using Setup for 4. Going down Vulpix. So my opponent's going to be trying to lock this stadium in place here, which is very interesting. Alrighty, so my opponent's deck is just all blinged out. I'm so jealous, man. What the... Oh, that looks so cool. Okay, maybe he's not doing a lot. Okay, maybe he is doing a lock stadium thing. I don't know. Maybe he's playing like a one of each. So my opponent's just going nuts here with these trainers, getting rid of them. And I'm sitting over here just like, okay, I don't have anything, sir, so you proceed to wreck me at this point. So my opponent has 2 Dittos. And, okay, I'm seeing the... Okay, I see what you're doing here, sir. Alright. I'm on to you, sir. Opponent's got a Propagation here. Opponent's got an Ultra Muscle Band to the Ditto, and now he's got an Ultra Ball. No, he's going to computer search. I lied. Probably getting himself a supporter. Yep. My opponent has gone through all this and not even done a freaking supporter yet. Okay. No, he's just going to get another Shaman. Okay. We'll repeat ball. Probably grabbing another Pikachu. That would be my guess. Yep. My opponent is going to Battle Compressor. My opponent is going through his deck like no other right now. My opponent's getting a really good start here, and it doesn't look like I'm going to be doing much on my upcoming turn, whatever turn, which is really unfortunate. But like I said, guys, if I get absolutely destroyed in this game, well, I'm going to upload it. My opponent will Battle Compressor a Winona and Execute mode. Battle Compressor. My opponent's playing another freaking Shaman. Jesus, sir. My opponent has 17 cards in his deck right now. Uh-oh, do I get a turn finally? See, that's just like so unfair on so many levels. So opponent's just gonna probably discard like all the Shaman I guess. Yeah. And I'm gonna go for a Crushing Hammer. And I do get the heads on Crushing Hammer. Man. This is sad. I really don't have anything else to do. I could play the trump card, honestly, but like, my opponent would just be getting, well, oh man, I'm just gonna pass. Man, this is sad. I'm just gonna pass and let my opponent knock the crap out of me. Do it, you know you want to. Someone's gonna play the switch here, bring it up to Pikachu. And I'm guessing my opponent has a DC Raichu. Sure, my opponent is all about the bling bling. So what will my opponent do at this point? How is my opponent going to smack me across the face? Alright, he's just going to grab another Pikachu. That's cool. So we'll transform into a Pikachu here. There's the Raichu. There's predicted. Where's the DC, sir? I know you. Yeah, I was about to say, I know you got it. So there is the Professor Juniper for my opponent. We'll be getting a fresh hand of 7 cards, discarding, I'm guessing, a Ninetales or a Vulpix. Nope, Dylan, you are wrong. It's a fire energy. So my opponent will evolve into another Raichu here, and a third Raichu comes down, and a Muscle Band will go down onto this Raichu, and I'm sitting here with a lone Seismitoad doing absolutely nothing. My opponent will play down Ultra Ball here for a Vulpix. Alright, looks like it's coming into my turn here. And guys, I still don't have anything. This really sucks. Oh my god. My opponent just has everything imaginable over there. Except energy. This is pretty brutal, I know. We'll play a repeat ball. And there's no point in Quaking Punch at this point because my opponent already has everything. I guess whenever I get the ability to attack, like if I top deck a DC, which I highly doubt I will, then I'll probably play the trump card just to... Really? Really? I cannot get a game, I swear. I cannot get a game. Alright, this is the last one. I swear. If I don't get a game, alright, if I don't get a game, that's it. That's the video, guys. Right here, if I do not get a full-length game, if my opponent just goes victory across my screen, I'm done. I'm done. This is insane, alright? Alright, so we're still looking for an opponent. I'm sorry, I started looking at my phone and I forgot to say something. Okay, so we're going against Oakney. Alright. Here we go. I'm gonna go first. There we go. That's the kind of hand I want to see. I want to see Laser, Muscle Band, DCE. Okay, here we go. So we see a Swablu, and that can only mean one thing. Rayquaza. Rayquaza, whatever you want to say. So we're just going to go ahead and just start getting stuff here. So we're going to play the Acrobike. And let's grab in. Now, do I play it? Do I play in? Do I play in? No. No. Well, yeah, let's just hold it. It's alright, so my opponent's going to Acrobike here, getting himself 1 or 2 cards. Alright, so my opponent will computer search here. My opponent will be getting a Rayquaza Spirit Link, and he's just going to go ahead and Mega Evolve there. And the touch. Okay, so my opponent's just going to beat me to the end. Alright, hopefully okay. Okay, that's cool, yeah. That's cool, boss. Yeah. So my opponent will play the Mega Patch, which is what I call it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just do this. And I'm going to play down this. And put on that. And I'm going to put this. Okay. So I'm going to bench another Seismitoad here. And don't hate on me for this, guys. I'm going to try to make this as difficult as possible for my opponent here. If the card is in here. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, no, there you are. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and Enhanced Hammer away this DCE, and I'm going to Quicken Punch here, taking a prize off my opponent. And hopefully I can control his energy output if possible. So my opponent's going to play down Vulpix here. He's going to evolve an Altaria. So my opponent will play Shaman, get a nice setup here, draw to F6. And I need to get Garbodor out pretty quickly. So my opponent will hit me with an in here. Okay. That's not really a good hand. Alright, so the question is, what is my opponent going to do? If he gets a DC, I'm going to be getting hit for a lot of damage. Okay, apparently not. I'm going to go for the Crushing Hammer, and I miss. That sucks. So I'm going to go ahead and play down Trubbish here, and I'm going to attach a water to this Seismitoad, and I'm going to go ahead and just play down the N. Let's just Laser. Okay, and just to stop some Shamans from coming back down or anything, we're going to grab Garbodor. Let's evolve into Garbodor. And I'm going to go ahead and play the VS Seeker to guarantee myself a supporter next turn. And let's Quaking Punch. So my opponent would be going at 80. Opponent will wake up from return, so this is going to be very bad at this point. Because honestly, Seismitoad, if it can't control the energy output here, then... Okay, I was like, what? I was about to get so mad, I'm not even joking. I was like, really? Mega Evolving gets rid of Headbangers. I was like, since when has this nonsense happened? Okay, so I'm going to play Acrobike here. And I'm going to try to control the energy output. I don't know. Please hit. Okay. So now pretty much I'm making it to where he has to have a DC to attack me. And just like last turn, let's guarantee ourselves a supporter. So we're going to hit for another 50 damage. This is so annoying. Okay, there comes the Skyfield. Please don't have the Vulpix. Dang it, that was a Vulpix. Oh no! That's not good, that's not good. Crap. I'm gonna have to bring that thing up here in a minute. So my opponent's gonna retreat until Altaria. Alright. So I got the Seismitoad ready to do some damage here. I'm gonna play the end. Oh god, no way, man. Wow. Okay. I don't know why I played that laser. But I did. This opponent will wake up. I don't know why I played that laser, honestly. I don't think I should have. I mean, there was no point in playing that laser. Okay. So we're gonna play down this Seismitoad, and we're just gonna put that water down on him. Let's go ahead and Quaking Punch for 50. Okay. Alright. Ooh. Very, very desperate, aren't we? Alright, so my opponent has a okay, I know what I'm doing this turn. Ooh, wrong one. Oh, I'm so glad that didn't take. That would have been so bad. That would have been the worst misclick of misclicks. Oh, God. Alright, so I'm going to Quaking Punch. Knocking out this Mega Rayquaza. Alright. So honestly, if my opponent does get a DCE here, I do have the Advanced Hammer, so he's going to have to end me, and I'm pretty sure that these Rayquaza decks do not play that. I'm just going to be a complete troll at this point. I'm going to try to take care of all the energy on the board, which I do. So there goes my opponent's DCE. My opponent will concede. And guys, that is the video. I'm very sorry I could not get decent games there. But I hope you enjoyed the video. And like I said whenever I went over the deck, this of course is from pre-Roaring Skies. So there are definitely some cards you can add in here from Roaring Skies, like that trainer ticket mail thingy, whatever. Trainer's Mail? Yeah, Trainer's Mail. That's a good card you could probably put in here. Definitely Shaman would be a good card to play in here. And I think that's all I got for now. And I love you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. And I appreciate all the support and you guys checking out the videos I'm finally able to do on this channel. And as always, guys, this is Epic Pokemon TCG, signing out.